Everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I'm here to go over our agenda for week 3. I hope you're all doing well and staying happy and healthy. If we're looking under week 3, our activity 1 is our Theseus and Hippolyta discussion and crossover episode. There's going to be a directions video in here. I'm just waiting for it to upload to YouTube right now, so that's why it's not in this folder, but it'll be at the top in just a couple minutes. In activity 2, we have our foreshadowing notes, so there are 4 ed puzzles that you need to complete. Activity 3, we are going to start reading A Midsummer Night's Dream. There's an initial discussion that you need to complete before reading that just goes over a couple different general topics that are discussed. We can talk about those before we get too in depth with the play itself. We then have an ed puzzle for Act 1, Scene 1, and a foreshadowing chart for Act 1, Scene 1. A document for Pyramus and Thisbe that you need to read, and a discussion about Pyramus and Thisbe and how it relates to the play, and then an ed puzzle for Act 1, Scene 2. I do have a link to No Fear Shakespeare for Midsummer Night's Dream, so that way you can read along in modern translation with the ed puzzles. The ed puzzles are the stage acting of A Midsummer Night's Dream in the different scenes. Activity 4 is Act 2, Scene 1, Act 2, Scene 1, and then Act 2, Scene 1's foreshadowing chart, Act 2, Scene 2, and Act 2, Scene 2's foreshadowing chart, along with the link to the No Fear Shakespeare, so that way you can read along with the ed puzzles. Lastly, we have our silent reading reflection. So every day you should be reading 30 minutes, which means you should be completing 2 steps in the silent reading tracking sheet, which you can find at the top of the Schoology page in the pink folder for weeks 1 through 5. You should be logging your silent reading there. We're going to start discussing what we are currently silently reading. Remember, you're silently reading anything of your choice that is outside of your class content. So it shouldn't be reading your chemistry textbook. It shouldn't be reading Midsummer Night's Dream. It should be something of your choice that you're reading, whether that's a comic book, a magazine, a novel, whatever you would like to silently read. We're going to discuss that here under week 3. Alrighty, guys, that is everything for week 3. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to send me an email. My email is brenners@mannheimcentral.org. You can send me an email through Schoology, or if you would like to Zoom, my office hours are from 2 to 3 on Wednesday, but I can rearrange if you need different times. So please feel free to contact me. Alrighty, guys, have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.